is Anusha Shastri. My class ID is 10. The ICP6 is all about the graph frames. Just like the ICP5, there are few other functions which we perform extra than that, which are the main major functions. Here we are taking the same data set, the train data set and the stations data set. Here in the same way, the stations are being considered as the vertices and the trains are being considered as the edges. So first we create the train data frame and the station data frame by using the spark.read function using the CSV file which we have as a data set. We're printing out the schema. And again, now here we're performing different functions, some functions which are different, which are in starting we show the vertices and the edges as usual, and then we perform the triangle count, in which we take the columns as the ID and the count. Triangle count is nothing but if there's a trip that has three stations in it, that is being counted as triangle count. We can use the function, there's a predefined function triangle count, and we can just run it and select the number of columns which you want to be considered. If you want different columns to be considered, we can just mention the number of names of the columns or the specific column number. And the shortest path is we can give the shortest path from using a source and destination. We can specify a source from any of the stations and specify a destination from any of the stations and find the shortest path which has been traveled using the shortest path function, and we use an extension with the landmarks and use a sequence as the source and the destination, so we can find the minimum distance between those two. Here we can see that this is a schema, this is the triangle count, and this is being the shortest path from the Japantown to Santa Clara. This is the end terminal, bike and subscriber type and the zip code, and the start date and the start terminal and the end date. And coming to the page rank, it is number of times the page is being visited by a user, and we can see that the page rank, we can give up a minimum value or a maximum value like 0.15, and we can give a threshold value as well. And then the vertices and the edges are being displayed according to that. We're saving all the vertices generated and the edges generated from the station graph into a different file, graph2s. This is the edges and these are the vertices. And again, for the bonus, we are printing out the label propagation and the BFS. The breadth first gives us is from the ID as a Japantown to the different values which are having with duplicate values less than 15. That is being displayed for BFS. And in the label propagation, we use the predefined function label propagation with margin rotation given as 5. You can give the margin rotation as page rank, or you can give the page rank also for a specific page. This is all about the ICP6.